I told you guys from the get-go, signing Odell Beckham was a bad move. We didn't need him. You know why we didn't need him? Because Mayfield was throwing to guys like Antonio Callaway, Brashard Perriman, Jarvis Landry, David Njoku. He was just throwing to anybody. He spread the ball out. Beckham goes down. People are wondering how we're going to... Let me ask you something. Did the Browns even involve Beckham in their game? I mean, I'm sure they involved him in their game plan, but did they ever go to him? What, 4 times a game? I mean, basically, he was a hindrance on Mayfield. Look, the Giants got rid of Beckham because they knew they were drafting a rookie quarterback. They knew there was no way the development of that quarterback would go smoothly if they had Odell Beckham, him throwing the Beckham every time. So they got rid of him. It wasn't because Beckham was a bad player or a cancer, because they knew that they were trying to develop a rookie quarterback and they weren't going to pay Beckham this money. So they traded him. Bring him to Cleveland. Mayfield's second year, basically young quarterback. Couldn't handle it. He could. There was no rapport. There was no chemistry. As much as they tried to force the issue, teams knew that, and Mayfield played like shit. He wasn't even. I remember I kept on saying he'd pat the ball, waiting for Beckham to get open. He was holding on to the ball because he wanted to throw the Beckham. And then when he wasn't, whatever, when he didn't throw to him, it ruined his other reads. I'm telling you, the Beckham trade ruined Mayfield. Last season was a wash. We missed out on the season with Mayfield because of the Beckham trade. Because John Dorsey allowed Jarvis Landry to get in his head and say, "Make this trade for my boy." It's stupid. John Dorsey, I liked him, but he should never be buddy-buddy with his players who allow him to fucking manipulate him into making a trade. It ruined the development of Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield played like a beast in the second half. And, I've been down on Mayfield for the last 6 or 7 weeks. He played like a beast. If I see that same play against the Las Vegas Raiders, which I surmise I will, because he played like his rookie year, then we know, because he spread the ball around. That's what he did his rookie year. I'm telling you, once he had Beckham, he felt obligated to throw to him because he wanted to keep him happy. And that's why he was always late going through his progressions, because he was trying to key on Beckham. That's why he was late. It makes sense. He was always late, and that's why he got picked off, and that's why he played terrible. Now that he's not keying on Beckham, you notice how relaxed he looked in the pocket Sunday? He looked like a different quarterback. He was relaxed, didn't have the happy feet, going through his progressions. You could actually see it. Before that, go look at the tape. He wasn't going through his progressions. He was stuck on fucking Beckham. So I hate to sound like a guy that says, "Oh, we don't need Beckham." Well, the Cleveland Browns didn't need Beckham. We didn't. It was a bad trade. There was never chemistry, and there wasn't going to be chemistry. Now we'll release him to somebody else, and I hope he does well. I don't care if he plays for a team in our division. I don't care. Because, quite frankly, I know he's a great receiver, but there's so many great receivers out there. And I'll be honest with you, I like our receiving corps. I'd like to get Brashard Perriman off the New York Jets. I know that we can get him for nothing right now, but he's got a good rapport with Mayfield. So let's try to get Perriman back. And I look for Mayfield to take off like he did his rookie year. I really do. So imagine if the Browns would have got rid of Mayfield after this year, if Beckham didn't get injured. Because they were going to get rid of Mayfield if he continued to play that way. Then he went somewhere else and just dominated. So anyway, how the Browns they were talking about how's this affect the Browns? I think it helps the Browns because it makes the quarterback better. Now, if you put Beckham on a team like the Tampa Bay with Tom Brady knows how to handle that. He could just tell Beckham to fuck off. So Mayfield didn't know how to handle it. And obviously, Mayfield should have handled it the correct way. If Beckham ain't open or whatever, go to your second read. Don't feel obligated. Hold on. So anyway, I think this is going to help the Browns, and I think the Browns, honestly, I'm looking forward to watching the Browns now. Watching the Browns with Beckham, I mean, outside of the Dallas game, did they ever really actually use him to win? Did he ever win a game for us outside of the Dallas game? No. Against Dallas, he was a beast. But he affected Baker Mayfield's play, and I kept telling everybody that, and then I was just like, fuck Mayfield. I was on Beckham's bandwagon because I seen what he can do when he got the ball. Look, they should have just gave Beckham the ball in slants, whatever. But, hey, he's gone now. It is what it is. Now I look for Mayfield to take that next step. And he's got 10 games to show it. If he doesn't, then guess what? We move on. It's that simple.